the mic.
Hey, Daddy. Uh-huh. Get it.
Hi, I'm Adrian. Thank you for having me here today. My Arabic name is actually Fadat, so I'm actually going to go by Fadat today,
All right, Pat.
which ironically means sacrifice. Okay, thank you.
Don't get nervous. Come on now.
I'm actually new to Rhode Island. I moved here almost 2 years ago after living in Vermont for 14 years. Vermont is a very white state, in case you didn't know, and very rural like most of this country. And for years, I didn't feel safe going out anywhere over there. Always hyper aware of my surroundings, it was hard to feel accepted and to feel valid for being who I am. For years, I fought not only to exist and to survive, but to overcome hardship like many other queers. Hardship not just from society, but even more so on a personal level. Being disowned from one's family does things to a person, and I have struggled and continue to face that struggle at times, but I'm a survivor, a fighter that won't stop fighting. Being transmasculine and identifying as queer has always left me feeling unwanted by those around me. Up until October 7th, all I ever wanted was to feel like I belong, that I fit in simply for being queer. Celebrating Pride was something I've always wanted to do and to be a part of since I haven't really ever gotten to celebrate it. But now, celebrating Pride feels extremely unimportant to me when those in Palestine are being killed mercilessly on a daily basis. I'm not just queer and trans, but I'm also fully Palestinian. A huge part of me I've denied for years because I lived in fear if I publicly acknowledged to anyone I'm Palestinian. And this was because a woman that I was at a cruise ship on came up to me and asked where I was from. And as soon as I told her I was Palestinian, she started yelling at the top of her lungs and for everyone to hear around me that I had a gun down in my room and that I was gonna blow everybody up, down in the boat.
No.
As I sat down to try and figure out what I wanted to say to you today, I struggled in so many different ways, and I considered backing out. Words don't come easily to me, but then I realized I would feel angry with myself because here I am having this freedom and choice of backing out, of speaking to you today, while every day they're living in fear, not knowing if they're going to live to see another day or if they're going to make it through the night. They don't have a choice. In living that way, they don't have a choice in what's happening to them. So how can I let fear of speaking about them to everyone here today
Let it out.
overcome my desire and need to speak up for them? It's the same fear that has led me to lock this part of myself up for years, and I refuse to live in that fear any longer. Every day we watch and see so many horrible things happening, and what kills and breaks me over and over again are all the children and little kids being killed. The ones who are crying out for their parents as they search for them in piles of dead bodies. Or the ones that are starving and are happy to get even the smallest piece of candy or bread. Their faces are now filled with so much sadness and shock, and I haven't been able to do anything but grieve for them every day. So many young lives have been taken before they even got a chance to figure out who they are, before they got to live their dreams of being a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, a mother or father even, or to just live a simple life. And lastly, they've been killed before they got a chance to be queer, if that's how and what they were feeling, but won't be able to experience it. How is that fair? Why is it that the lives of thousands of Palestinian children are worth nothing to the governments and politicians of the world? And especially to the politicians of this country. How can they sleep at night knowing that they've murdered so many innocent lives? To all the babies, kids, and children of Palestine that have died, we know, we as a world have failed you. Failed in protecting you from horrors You didn't deserve it all. Know that you're worth just as much as any white child, and know that your death will not be in vain. The world is responding now and fighting for you. We will continue to fight every day until we have won and have set us all free. Palestinians are known to be resilient, and they have a strong fighting spirit to overcome anything that comes their way. Yet they still greet you with nothing but warmth, love, and acceptance, regardless of what they've been through. I know this not just from reading and knowledge or even experience, but because I carry that same resiliency and strong spirit within me every day.
Come on.
And I will do everything I can to make people see the Palestinian spirit will not be stopped.
That part.
As others have said, no pride in genocide, no queer liberation without Palestinian liberation. Thank you.